Why is the Mona Lisa so famous? A freestyle American-English original story. The smile that started a mystery. I once stood in front of the Mona Lisa at the Louvre Museum in Paris. People were pushing, phones were raised in the air, everyone wanted a photo, and yet, in the middle of all that chaos, there she was. Calm. Still. Silent. Her eyes followed me, or at least it felt that way. And I asked myself, why is this painting so famous? Why her, out of millions of masterpieces in the world? It's one of those questions that sounds simple but reveals something deeper, not just about art, but about us, about human nature. Because the Mona Lisa isn't just a painting, she's a phenomenon. A small painting with a big story. Here's something that surprises almost everyone who sees her for the first time. The Mona Lisa is small, really small. Just 77 by 53 centimeters. You could hang it easily above your desk. People expect something grand, huge, larger than life. But the truth is, the Mona Lisa's power doesn't come from size or color, it comes from detail. From the way Leonardo da Vinci captured something alive in oil and wood. When you look closely, you notice the light, soft, golden, and almost magical. The shadows melt into her skin, her lips curve ever so slightly, and her eyes hold that famous question, what is she thinking? That's when you realize, this painting isn't about showing beauty. It's about showing mystery. The genius behind the brush. To understand the Mona Lisa, you need to understand Leonardo da Vinci. He wasn't just a painter. He was a scientist, inventor, musician, engineer, philosopher, a man who believed that art and science were the same. He studied the human body, anatomy, and even dissected corpses to understand how muscles create expression. He believed that a face could reveal the soul. When he painted the Mona Lisa, around 1503, he worked on her for years, maybe even decades. Layer after layer, he used a technique called sfumato, a soft blending of colors that made the edges vanish, as if her face were made of air, not paint. Leonardo once wrote, "Art is never finished, only abandoned." And maybe that's why her smile seems unfinished, because life itself is unfinished. The theft that made her a star. Now here's where the story takes a wild turn. For almost 400 years, the Mona Lisa was famous among artists but not a global superstar. That changed in 1911. One morning, the Louvre discovered something shocking. The Mona Lisa was gone. Someone had stolen her, right off the wall. The news spread across the world like wildfire. Newspapers printed her image everywhere. People lined up just to see the space where she once hung. For 2 years, she was missing. And during those years, she became legendary. Songs were written, poems dedicated, rumors spread, and when she was finally found in Italy, she returned to Paris as a celebrity. Ironically, it wasn't Leonardo who made her famous. It was the thief. The power of mystery and emotion. But the theft alone doesn't explain her magic. Many paintings have been stolen and recovered. What makes the Mona Lisa different is that she seems alive. Stand in front of her long enough, and you'll feel it. Her expression changes. Her smile grows softer, her gaze warmer, and then colder. She seems to breathe. Scientists have studied her for decades, trying to decode that effect, the way her eyes seem to follow you, the way her mouth curves differently depending on where you look. But maybe that's the secret. There is no secret. What we see in her is what we project from ourselves. If you're happy, she smiles. If you're sad, she comforts. If you're lost, she questions you back. Art, fame, and human nature. The Mona Lisa became more than a painting, she became a mirror. A mirror for our curiosity, our obsession with fame, and our hunger for meaning. Think about it, in a world of endless noise, we still gather around a quiet woman painted 500 years ago. She doesn't move, she doesn't speak, and yet, she continues to capture the attention of millions. Maybe that's because we see something eternal in her, a reminder that mystery is powerful, that not everything needs to be explained, and that beauty often hides in silence. Fame, after all, is just attention, but timelessness is something else. It's the moment when art stops belonging to its creator and starts belonging to the world. The woman who never stopped staring back. As I walked away from the crowd that day, I turned around one last time. Her eyes were still there, following me, smiling that mysterious smile, half joy, half secret, as if she knew something we didn't. And maybe she does. The Mona Lisa doesn't need to speak because her silence has been echoing for 5 centuries. And every person who stands before her adds one more layer to her story. So next time you see her image online or on a museum postcard, remember, she's more than paint on wood. She's a symbol of curiosity, beauty, and the power of mystery. If this story made you think, subscribe for more original stories that help you learn English through culture, curiosity, and the art of storytelling. Because English isn't just a language. It's a way of seeing the world, and sometimes, all it takes is a smile to make us wonder again.